Hi everyone, I'm Jane Trotter and welcome to Accelerando Piano Excerpts. These short videos are taken from my longer tutorials. They focus on one particular topic and are perfect if you're just after the straightforward facts and how-to. Let's begin by talking about how much of the piano stool you should actually be sitting on. Or, to put it another way, what specific part of you should be in contact with the stool? To really get to grips with this, we need to get rather anatomical. A wonderfully generous physiotherapist let me take some photographs of this model of the spine and pelvis. Here's the complete model, just so you can see the whole skeletal system before we move in for a close-up. Now, this is the area we want to focus on. Notice the model is resting on the floor on two rounded shaped bones. These are called the sit bones or ischial tuberosities. The sit bones are the lowest part of the pelvis. The next area I'd like you to observe are the hip joints. Notice that the hip joints are situated above the sit bones. In standing, the weight of our torso transfers through the hip joints to the thigh bones. When we sit, we bend at the hip joints, and of course at our knees and ankles too. This means that the thigh bones move out of the way, allowing our sit bones to deliver the weight of our torso to the stool. So, in actual fact, when we're properly balanced and in correct alignment, we sit on our sit bones, not on our legs. So what does this mean for sitting on our piano stool? Here's a quote from Thomas Mark's excellent book, What Every Pianist Needs to Know About the Body, which sums it up quite nicely. With weight properly delivered to the sit bones, the legs are free to move. We can use them for support as we play in different parts of the keyboard. However, if a person sits so that weight is delivered to the back of the thigh instead of the sit bones, or thrown back toward the tailbone, movement will not be so easy. Sitting will be less comfortable, the legs will have limited mobility, the pedal may be hard to reach, and playing will be more difficult and less secure. This is the reason why we should only be sitting on the front half of the piano stool. We want to feel the connection of our sit bones with the stool and be confident that we're able to adjust ourselves easily and efficiently into whatever position the music requires us to be in. If we sit with too much of our thighs covering the stool, this sense of connection can very quickly be lost. We become stuck, and our subsequent range of motion and freedom of movement are restricted. For example, when we have to play at the high end of the piano, we need to be able to transfer more of our body weight over to our right sit bone so that our torso and arms continue to be in relative alignment. Another important element to remember is when sitting, your knees should not be above the level of your hip joints. If they are, your pelvis will rock backwards, your body weight will be thrown backwards, and you won't have the stability and mobility needed for comfortable and secure playing. Let's try a couple of exercises to help you become more aware of your sit bones and to assist with moving freely from side to side. Firstly, let's just rock gently from left to right. Concentrate on your butt cheeks. Now, that's not a phrase I use often. Can you feel that as you move left, your weight transfers across? And as you come over to your right side, your weight is now heavier on your right cheek. See if you can make your lateral movements very fluid and integrated. And take your time. There's no need to hurry the movement. And you could try playing some chords at these outer octaves. This simple exercise will help you develop a greater awareness of your sit bones.